Hello, GAs. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Double. Last time, we finally finished Ukita's memories and sorted out everything in there. Some pretty funny scenes there. Woo! He got cured. Hello, T. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Void Dweller. Welcome to the stream. And he had a theory about Enna that she might be a spy for the government of Rokame City, which is possible. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but... Oh, hello, Zarmegas. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to say, if that's true, then why does her primary objective on being there, like, at first seem to be all about gathering files? Like, it seems like she's investigating. Whereas if she was from Rokame City to begin with, that wouldn't even be her objective. Why would she care about all that? Like, she would already know that, because they were the ones who hired her. And, like, they would obviously have backups of this data already. It's not like it's not anything, it's not like it's anything that, you know, there's only one copy of in terms of the data. So I do think that, well, that is definitely a possibility. It does not explain a lot of her behavior, such as the whole thing where, like they said, Subject A started the fire with the malice, but as far as we know from Sense of Sympathy, they have to be very close to do that. Even frickin' Subject N, the Demon Lord herself, can only do it within 6 meters. You think Enna might be a triple agent Void Dweller? That is very possible too. That would also be cool. Like, because we do know that Watase got a telepathic message from who I can only assume is Subject A with that dream about the fire. And as we know about Sense of Sympathy, that doesn't seem to be how it works at all. Like, if Watase had just gotten, like, enraged somehow, like, "Rah! I want to start fires! Everything must burn!" But it seems to be almost the opposite, whereas, his sister seemed to be encouraged to rescue people. Like, to rescue him. So, it almost might have been the opposite in that regard? I don't know, we'll probably learn more about what that exact circumstance later on. Let's get back into it. And see who's trying to chop down the door. It's probably Crazy June. And if it is, I hope so, because I really want to go into her memories and learn more about her. Great, let's get back into it. It's been about an hour since they announced that the place was switching to backup power. That means that the speakers are still online. Yet the PA can't handle facility-wide broadcasts anymore. That means that there's a good chance one of the PA system circuits located near the surveillance room has been severed. He searched the area under that assumption, discovering a burned-off cable in the wall of the room that's been hit by the backdraft earlier. And yeah, thank you, by the way. I am feeling a lot better. Definitely a lot better than yesterday or any of the days before. So thank you so much for asking. This is it! If I can just connect this! A thought crossed Watase's mind as he did repairs. We're getting closer and closer to escape. What are Natsuhiko's thoughts on all this? Natsuhiko had clearly stated his opposition to the deal Watase had made with Yuri, but agreed to cooperate for the time being. But what move would he make once they got out of there? He can probably erase my memories with just a thought. So when this is all over, will he erase my memories again? That suspicion crept its way into Watase's heart. Angry Natsuhiko. Rah! Watase had looked into communicators the best he could, but their true power was far greater than anything Watase had imagined. There were people out there who could dive into people's minds and manipulate their memories as they saw fit. There was nothing that frightened Watase more than that. Those people frightened him so much he didn't find it that much of a stretch to label them monsters. But even though they're not monsters, it's only natural for them to do that kind of stuff. I'd probably do the same thing with Natsuko if I were in his shoes. Of course, Watase could have just hidden his intention to take Yuri to Q once everything was over. Then he would have kept his true thoughts a secret, took himself to the bone to save everyone, gain Natsuko and Yuri's trust. Then once they escaped, he would have knocked Natsuko unconscious and taken Yuri away by force. But Watase never wanted to play foul like that. It just wasn't in him. Then what do I want? Am I saying I want to make things a bit more fair for Natsuko? Why am I trying to act like a goody two-shoes now of all times? This will be nothing more than a terrorist. Before he could finish that thought, he finished fixing the cable. Watase pushed his thoughts aside and dashed back to the surveillance room. Well, I got nothing to lose by trying. He flipped on the switch of the PA's mic as he thought that. He then tried talking into it. Testing, 1, 2, mic check. And was met with the sound of his voice, coming out of the speaker in the ceiling above him, at the same time. Yes, I did it! It's working! Haha! Repairman Watase. Watase celebrated, and prepared to try calling for Salyu first. But at that moment he noticed someone being displayed on one of the room's several monitors. Isn't that Mariba? Yep, it's Crazy June! Oh boy. The image was coming from the camera located in B1 of Area 5's outer ring. Said camera was busted. The footage was of poor quality, but he could still barely make out June. She was holding her engine cutter and pushing against the wall. Oh, crap baskets. Did she notice the secret room? God damn it. Destroying the shelter's openings mechanism had backfired on them. Anyone would get suspicious when something that hadn't been damaged before was suddenly destroyed the next time they saw it. Moribe hates the old man. Well, that's understandable, but from before. But he's actually not evil for some reason. He's in danger. Watase rushed out of the surveillance room with that thought. The door that should still hold for a while, even against the engine cutter. I just have to get this shelter before she breaks through it. Watase continued his mad dash for Area 5. But he soon came to a halt. He could see a shadow standing in his way. Anna! It was too dim to tell who it was. But for some reason, due to the outline of the chest, there's only one person it could be. Hello, Evlis. Welcome to the stream. The shadow stared at him and spoke. Where are you going, Captain Katsasagi? Excellent reuse of a CG. Anna then pointed a gun at Watase. Kill one, save 1,000. What? 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 The metal cutting sound kept echoing beyond the iron door. But eventually it abruptly stopped. Ooh, what? What was that? Natsuko looked at the iron door with a bad feeling in his gut. It was supposedly sturdy enough to withstand fires and explosions. And yet there was no lock.
Yuri, Oji-san, この扉開かないようにはできないんですか?
Yuri, Mr. Ukita, is there no way to make sure that door can't open? Hello, father. Welcome to the stream. No.
避難用のシェルターに内側から閉める鍵があるものか?
Why would an emergency shelter even have a lock on the inside? Well, excuse me, princess. God, I'm not the one who started a bloody terrorist attack. Oh, so now we're playing the blame game. Never mind. Hello, Devon Fiegel. Welcome to the stream.
じゃあ扉を押さえて
Then let's pin down that door with some... But before Natsuko could finish, the door opened with a heavy thud.
やっぱ隠し部屋かこれ
So, there really was a hidden room here, huh? And the one who stood in the doorway was none other than June. She looked around the shelter and spoke up as soon as she spotted Ukita.
浮田さん姿が見えないと思ったらこんなところにって
Mr. Ukita, y'all slip out of my sight for a second, and then I find you in a place like... Wait.
夏彦くんにゆりちゃんそれに真白ちゃんまで
Natsuko? Yuri? And even Mashiro too?
なんであんたたちがここに
Why are y'all here?
いやその
Well, there's a very good explanation for this. When June focused her eyes on him, Natsuko found himself at a loss for words. June's eyes picked up on Natsuko and Mashiro's wounds, and then she gritted her teeth.
あんた
Mr. Ukita, you bastard!
私だけならまだしも子供たちにも手を出したのかい
Y'all weren't satisfied just attacking me, so you laid your hands on the kids too? No. Ukita's body froze up with a twitch. Natsuko panicked and put himself between them.
待ってくださいジュンさん
Hold on a second, June. I know Mr. Ukita looks like a classic supervillain, but believe it or not, he's actually not evil.
なんで止めるのこのおっさん私を襲ったんだよ
Why are y'all stopping me? This old fart whacked me on the head, you know?
それにあんたたちだって全身傷だらけじゃないかこのおっさんに撃たれたんだろ
And look at you kids. You're all covered in wounds. He's the one who shot y'all, isn't he?
違うんですおじさんは悪くないんです
No, you're wrong. Believe it or not, Mr. Ukita's not at fault.
だからそのやめてください
So, please stop. June stared at Natsuko and Yuri in confusion.
どうして止めるの
Why are you two stopping me?
おかしいよ二人とも犯人をかばうなんて
Hey, you're acting strange, guys. Why would y'all cover for a criminal? I don't...
だから違うんですおじさんはなんていうか操られていただけなんですよ
Look, you got it all wrong. Mr. Ukita, when he did some evil things, he was, well, being manipulated.
そんなバカな言い訳
God, bah, such a bullshit! June suddenly stopped speaking. A look of realization crossed her face.
ああそういうことだったんだ
Oh, now I get it.
そのおっさんとあんたたちはグルだったんだね
You kids are in cahoots with the old man, aren't you?
なんでそんなことに
What brings you to that conclusion? Even though it's kind of correct in this particular neck of the woods. Oh boy.
だってそうでしょ途中から姿を消したユーリちゃんと探しても見つからなかった夏彦くんたち
That's it, isn't it? Y'all, you disappeared in the middle of things, and y'all and Mashiro were nowhere to be found, no matter how much we searched and searched.
あんたらは浮田さんと組んでみんなを殺そうとしていたんだ
You kids teamed up with Mr. Ukita and tried to kill everyone.
AD の数を考えれば閉じ込められた9人全員は生き残れないだからあんたたちは誰か3人を殺して生き残ろうとしたんだ
When you take main stock of AD into consideration, there's no way for all 9 of us trapped here to survive. So you guys plot to kill 3 of us off to save yourselves.
そう考えれば全部辻褄が合うよね
It all fits when you think of it that way, doesn't it? was nothing strange about June's tone of voice. She sounded completely rational. The actual content of her words was completely devoid of reason. June.
I never expected the June I knew would become like this. She's always so cheerful and peppy and just adorable.
He shuddered in renewed fear of Subject N's power. June's maddened eyes glared at the kids as she spoke.
堂島先輩たちが殺したの AD が消えたのもあんたたちのせいでしょ
You guys were the ones who killed Dojima and Yama and stole the AD, weren't you?
どうしてそんなことをしたのどうして
Why in the world would you do such a thing? What?
あの人たちは人の命を救うために生きた本物のレスキュー隊員だったのに
They were genuine rescue workers who lived for the sake of saving people's lives.
どうして先輩たちを殺したんだよ
So why'd you have to go and kill him? June readied the engine cutter. Ukita pointed the gun at her and threatened to shoot.
Oh, talk about ironic.
やめろ。それ以上近づくな。
Stop. Don't get any closer.
June froze and let out a snort of disbelief.
かっこいいこと言うね私から奪った弾がその中に入ってるのかな
What's with the tough guy act, huh? Could that thing be filled with the bullets you snatched from me?
いや、別の銃だ。弾倉も入ったちゃんとした銃さ。
No, it's a different gun. One that actually has a magazine this time.
この子たちに手を出すなら撃つ。
Lay a hand on these kids and I'll shoot.
なるほどまあいろいろ言いたいことはあるけど
The June you know is gone. I am now known as July. Thanks for that one, Juice. Juice. I see how it is. Oh well, there's a whole lot of things I'd like to say, but sorry. The last remnants of this cold.
やれるもんならやってみなよ
Oh, Jude! You're still adorable even when you're psychotic. Go ahead. Make my day.
本当に撃つぞ。
Quoting movies. Aw, June.
I'm seriously going to shoot.
あんたには撃てないよあんたの行動には芯がないの
Y'all don't have the guts to do it. Your actions lack the confidence.
何？
What?
どうせ殺すつもりなら私から弾を奪うときついでに殺しちゃえばよかったんだ
I mean, if y'all were gonna kill me, then you should've just gone and done it when you snatched the bullets.
何を言っているんだ。そんなことできるか。
What are you saying? You think I could have done that?
自分を心から信じてはいないから私を生かしておいたんでしょ
Damn, Subject N. Whoa. It's because y'all lack true conviction. He left me alive, wasn't it?
結局善も悪も中途半端で弱い人間なんだよあんたは
Case in the end, you're just a weak, half-assed man who can't even commit to good or evil!
Shut up!
Why did Ukita scream those words? A gunshot rang out.
先生、銃を下ろしてくれ。
That was Anna, probably.
Cheat? Put the gun down.
Watase called out to her in a subdued voice. He had to get back to the shelter as soon as possible. He couldn't have Anna holding him up. She kept her gun trained on him and answered.
殺せるわけないじゃない
I can't do that, Mr. Kasasaki.
浮田さんから聞いてしまったんだものあなたがテロリストだってことを
Mr. Ukita told me that you are a terrorist. Well, I can't really. Ah,
否定しないのね。
you're not denying it.
否定できないさ。事実だからな。
I can't. It's the truth after all.
俺は1年も前からラボを襲う計画を進めていたんだ。消えていた記憶が戻ってそのことも思い出して。
I've been plotting an attack on Lava for a year now. I remembered that after I got all my memories back.
レスキュー隊員だってことは本当なの？
Then are you really a rescue worker?
それも本当だ。笑えるか。人命を救う仕事をしながらテロの計画を進めていたんだ。
Yeah, I am. Hilarious, isn't it? Talk about ironic. I was partaking in a terrorist plot while working to save lives.
笑えないわよ。ちっとも笑えないわ。
It's not funny. Not at all!
A lonely smile then formed on his face. Yeah, she's not evil. I can't imagine her being evil when she's reacting like this.
浮田さんの話が嘘だったらいいって思ってたわ。
Thank God, I was really worried. I'm so happy she's not evil because I really liked her. I was hoping that Mr. Ukita was lying.
あなたがテロリストのはずがない。人を救うために命を懸ける本物のレスキュー隊員のはずだって。
I figured you couldn't be a terrorist. I thought you were a true rescue worker who risked his life to save others.
あなたは誰かを助けるためなら汚染区域やガスの中にも飛び込む私のよく知る隊長さんなんだって。
The Captain Kasasagi I knew well was a man who would run through contaminated zones and poisonous gas to save others.
どうしてテロなんか起こしたの？
Why did you do all this? Why terrorism? Well, to say his heart ached at that question. He didn't have long to talk, however. He felt he had to tell the truth in order to get a lower gun.
俺はな先生、16年前の火災で家族を失ったんだ。
You see, I lost my family in a fire 16 years ago.
Huh?
その時はただ悲しかった。だがずっと後になってから真相を聞いた。
Back then I just felt sad. But it wasn't until many years later that I learned the truth.
知ってるか先生。あの火災はな。ある
Yeah,
一人
well,
のコミュニケーターによって起こされた。
The jury's still out on this. I'm trying to figure out how she could have possibly used sense of sympathy on everybody, on so many people throughout the city. Because as far as I know, sense of sympathy can't be used in like a blast type of way like this. They even had to be like right up next to Subject N, who's like the most powerful evil god communicator ever, for her to do it to him.
Teach, did you know that fire was caused by a single communicator?
だがその事件は6名士とラボの練習に隠蔽されたんだ。
But the ones behind Rokame City and Labo covered that all up.
There were very few who knew that truth. The only ones who did were Q, the affected individuals, and Rokame City government. And listened to him all the way through, then quietly answered.
知ってるわ。
I knew.
そうか。
I see. So she really is with the Rokame City Security Department.
Watase continued as he thought that.
俺は我慢ならなかったんだ。裁かれるべき人間が裁かれなかったってことが。
I couldn't stand the idea that those who deserved to be punished had avoided their judgment.
事件を起こした黒幕連中が責任も取らずぬくぬく暮らしてるってことが。
It made me sick to think the ones that were secretly behind the incident were living cozily, without taking responsibility for their actions.
だから真実を明るみに出すためにラボを強襲して被験体を拉致しようとした。
That was my entire motive for assaulting Lavo and trying to abduct the test subjects, to bring the truth to light.
Anna bitterly gritted her teeth. Honestly, I couldn't tell what the look on her face meant. She then barely managed to squeeze her next words out.
リフトのところに倒れていた少女はあの子も被験体でしょ。
Like, wouldn't she know this if she was on their side? Like this, like seriously. Like that she was the test subject. Then that girl lying by the lift. She was a test subject too, wasn't she?
あの子を撃ったのは隊長さん。
I don't know who the fuck shot her. That's like a huge fucking mystery. Were you the one that shot her?
あれは俺の仲間堂島か檜山が撃ったんだ。
No, it was either Dojima or Hiyama, my comrades.
死んだ人のせいにするの？
You're blaming this on the dead.
そうじゃない。俺があいつらの代わりに撃っていた可能性はあるよな。
No, that's not it. Had things played out even slightly differently, I might have ended up being the one who shot her instead.
Huh?
俺も堂島も檜山もまともじゃなくなってたのさ。
Dojima, Hiyama, and I were not in the right mind.
16年前の火災の真相について知ってるならこのことも聞いているだろう。
Since you know about the truth of the fire 16 years ago, I'm guessing you know about how people were infected by Communicators A's malice too.
コミュニケーター A の悪意感染。あれと同じことが今この施設の中で起こっているんだよ。
Something just like that is happening all over again in this facility right now.
そんな。じゃあ浮田さんや森部さんも悪意に感染してたっていうの？
No way. So now you're telling me that Mr. Ukita and Miss Moribe were also infected with malice? It seemed Anna had figured everything out from that one sentence, as expected of someone working for the government in the shadows. Watase nodded and continued.
俺も悪意に感染した。心の中に押し込めていたコミュニケーターに対する憎悪を極限まで増幅されたんだ。
Like, the only way I could have seen if Subject A actually did the fire is if all the people who started the fires were literally right next to her at the time. And then they all escaped Labo and did the fires. Then, yeah, I could see that. But, like, there's no way that the sense of sympathy could just... Like, the whole biggest limitation of it is that to get someone started on it, they need to be literally right fucking next to you. And, yeah, once they're tethered, but how else, like, she can't just spread it out. Because that was one of the biggest, and you, as you guys told me, you guys informed me, everything's pretty much safe. Because she can't spread further. Right, well, not at Labo, but like, you know, the other facility.
I was infected with malice too. Took the hatred for communicators I had sealed away in my heart and amplified it to the limit.
そしてそれに従い夏彦と鳥羽真白を撃った。
And as a result, I shot Mashiro Toba and Natsuhiko as well.
そんな。
No.
ごめんな先生。俺はもうレスキュー隊員なんかじゃない。ただのテロリストなんだよ。
I'm sorry, Teach. I'm not a rescue worker anymore, I'm just a terrorist.
でも悪意に感染している風には見えないわ。
But you don't look like you're infected with malice.
ああ、今は夏彦と有利のおかげで悪意から解放されたんだ。それで俺は。
Right you are. You can thank Natsuhiko and Yuri for that. They're the ones who set me free from that malice. And so I...
Huh? Yeah, she's definitely not evil. She's probably working for the overall government or something like that, or Interpol or something. And his eyes widened.
隊長さん
え
今なんて言ったの
What did you just say?
いやだから二人のセンシズシンパシーのおかげで記憶を修復されて悪意から解放されたんだよ。
Well, you see, they repaired my memories using sense of sympathy and set me free from the malice.
何それ聞いてないわよ。センシズシンパシーで記憶を修復悪意から解放したですって。
Wait, what are you talking about? That's news to me. Repairing memories with sense of sympathy? Setting someone free from malice?
天川君とユーリさんにそんなことができるっていうの？
Are you telling me Mr. Tenkawa and Miss Yuri can do all that?
何？
What?
Watase was astonished.
What's going on?
Exactly. Okay, yeah, Watase is catching up. Yep. Woo! I'm so glad that Ena is not bad.
What's going on? Shouldn't members of the security department know all about Natsuko and Yuri? Are Labo and the security department not on the same page? No, that can't be. They never screw up like that. Well, then in that case... Just who in the world is Cheech?
Watase was about to ask for more details when something happened with June, but at the moment he heard a sound behind him. He turned around surprised and saw Sally running at him from the other end of the hallway. Sha! Sally, you missile! Go! Go! At the time he noticed her, it was too late. Salyu's jump kick nailed Watase right in the chin. Oh my god. She did a Haruhi! She Haruhi'd him! Salyu's jump kick nailed Watase right in the chin. Thoughts raced through Watase's head as he fell to the floor.
Why does this girl always have to show up at the worst possible times?
Okay, so they're gonna get everyone together at once here. And it's just gonna be Kazumi at the end. I see. Okay, so we're getting everyone together and we just have to heal June. And then, get everyone to find Kazumi, who's probably got some ace in the hole. Though we felt close to fainting, you can still make out Salyu and Ena's voices.
エナ、その銃は何？この男を撃とうとしていたの。
Anna, what are you doing with that gun? Are you trying to shoot this man?
だったら早く撃つべき。
Then just shoot him already, I don't give a fuck.
何を言うの三宮さん。
What are you even saying, Miss Sonomiya? You could hear their voices growing louder. But his concussion rendered him unable to put any strength in his hands and feet, meaning he couldn't get up.
この男は夏彦を撃った。原子炉を爆破し、町を滅ぼそうとした。許しがたい凶悪犯。
This man shot Natsuko. He also tried to blow up the nuclear reactor and destroy the city. Vicious crimes are not easily forgiven.
隊長さんをどうするつもり？
What do you plan to do to Captain Kasasagi?
殺す。
Kill him. Oh, damn. Kill him?
私だって別に殺したくはないけど、みんなを守るためには殺さなければまずい。
I don't really want to kill him either, but I have to do it to protect everyone.
やめなさい三宮さん。
No, don't do it, Miss Sonomiya.
どうして止めるの？
Why are you stopping me?
どうしてって。
Why?
エナの行動はおかしい。私が忠告したのに、まだこの男と一緒にいる。
Oh god, did Salyu get infected too? You're acting strange. You're still with this man even after I warned you?
私たちに心を開いていない。それに銃を持っている。
You won't open your heart to us. Furthermore, you're holding a gun.
まさか、エナもテロリスト。
Could it be that you're a terrorist too? What?
だとしたら、容赦はしない。
that's the case, then I won't show you any mercy either. Oh, I think she might have been infected too. Watase could hear Sally walking towards Anna. It was then that his body finally moved. He stretched out his hands and swung them around Sally's leg. Gah! Sally gasped at the time Watase shouted.
先生逃げろそして第5エリアの地下1階内周島に行け
Teach, get out of here! I'll hold her back!
No, Watase, you don't stand a chance. She's too powerful. This little girl who's half your size.
Go to B1 of Area 5's in a ring. I'll hold her off. It's all up to you.
Watase! No, just kidding. Huh?
あそこには夏彦と優里と真城と浮田のおっさんがいる
Natsuko, Yuri, Mashiro, and Old Man Ukita are all there.
だが悪意に感染した森部に襲われている可能性が高い
But there's a high chance they're being attacked by Maribe because of the malice she's been infected with.
頼む俺の代わりに助けてやってくれ
Please save them for me.
A look of hesitation rose on his face for a moment when she heard Watase's pleas.
いいの私が何者なのかわからないのに
Are you sure about that? You don't even know what I really am.
私だって悪意に感染してるかもしれないのに信じていいの
I gotta read Jace's comment up. It's too perfect.
Anna, now's your chance. Use the special beam cannon and kill us both.
Oh my god. Oh, that's too funny, Jace. You sure you can trust someone who could be infected with malice? These words triggered Watase's memory. He remembered how Anna had stood up for him back when June and Ukita had been pressing him hard in the surveillance room.
先生はあの時俺を信じてくれた
You trusted me back.
先生を信じる
God damn it.
You trusted me back then. That's why I trust you.
Those words softened on his face.
本当にお人よしなんだから
You really are too soft for your own good. You know that? She then started running down the hallway. Okay, big guy. Now it's just you and me. Sally shook up Watase's grip at the same time. Out of my way. Salyu wins. Flawless victory. She kicked Watase in the head. Watase muttered all his willpower to keep from his fading consciousness tethered. Between malice and deceit. Back at the shelter, Ukita and June were staring each other down.
どうしたの浮田さん
Oh my god! You got the fucking troll face on June right now. Problem, Mr. Ukita? June stepped up with that provocative line. She is just... Malice has just made June into like a meme machine. My god. Is that the best subject N can do? It's like... is it because June is so innocent that like she has to reach into like stuff she's seen and like make her into like characters from movies she's seen or like stuff she's seen on the internet to get her to be evil. June has shot Ukita had shot several rounds. They all lodged into the ground by June's feet.
どうやら当てることができないみたいだね
Looks like y'all can't hit me, huh?
せいぜいこうやって威嚇するだけこれじゃ私は止められないよ
All you're doing is threatening me. You ain't gonna stop me like that, you know? Oh! Yay! I love it when it matches.
いいから止まれ今度こそ撃つぞ
Whatever, just stop. Or I'll shoot you for real this time.
Ukita trained his aim on June. Her feet did not stop. Seeker reached the end of his rope and called out to her.
ジュンさんやめてください
June, please stop.
Huh?
ジュンさん正義のヒーローになりたいって言ってたじゃないですか
Didn't you say you wanted to be a hero of justice?
人を殺してヒーローなんかになれるんですか
What kind of hero kills people? Please ignore, like, the Punisher and, like, anti-heroes and all other things. But, the traditional hero of justice.
大丈夫。あんたらを殺しはしないよ。
No worries. I ain't gonna kill you guys.
ちょっと手か足を切って行動できなくさせるだけさ。
Dang! I'm just gonna lop off an arm or leg or two so y'all can't move. That's all. And like inside her brain, subject Anne is going, huh. It's a good thing she watched that Stephen King movie.
そんなことしたらジュンさんはもうレスキュー隊員じゃなくなっちゃいますよ
You won't be a rescue worker anymore if you do that, June.
夏彦くん、私はね、浮田さんに後頭部を殴られて銃弾を奪われたんだよ。
Nakazawa? Y'all know, Mr. Ukita struck me on the back of the head and snatched those bullets from me.
浮田さんは人を撃つために銃弾を奪ったんだよ。
He stole them so we could kill people.
この人はね、人を殺そうとしたんだよ。
So you see, he's an attempted murderer!
事情があるんですおじさんはもうそんなこと考えてません
He wasn't himself at the time. He doesn't have thoughts like that anymore. If I tell you the truth, you're just going to call me crazy.
そんなことどうして言える？一度人を殺そうとした人間がどうして改心したと言えるのさ。
How the hell can you say that? How the hell do you suggest an attempted murderer could ever reform?
いいかい？人が殺されたからじゃ遅いんだ。死んだ人は絶対に戻ってこないんだ。
Listen, it's too late to act when someone's been killed. The dead are never coming back.
私だってこんなことしたくないよ。でも万が一の犠牲者が出てから後悔するくらいなら。
It's not like I want to do this either, damn it! What if the alternative is to regret the loss of another victim?
私はシリウスをやめてでもこいつに手を下せ。
I'd rather take this guy down myself, even if it's blood on my hands means I'll never work with Sirius again! June raised the engine cutter up high and sprung at Ukita. Stop! The moment Yuri's cry rang out. Hold it right there! Someone plunged the room through the door.
Ah,
動くな。
Freeze! Shouting like a fan was Anna. She looks a bit like a Code Lyoko character in this shot, with the gun in her hand trained on June.
先生
Professor?
あんたがどうしてここに？
Why the hell are you here?
隊長さんに聞いたのよ。おかしくなった女がここで人を襲おうとしてるって。
Captain Kasasagi told me about it. He said that the ranged woman was here, about to attack people.
じゃあ何？しばらく姿を見ないと思っていたらあんたもテロリストの仲間。
So, what's this supposed to mean? I couldn't find y'all for the longest time, and now you're with the terrorists?
黙りなさい。
Can it?
動くと撃ちます。これ以上の警告はしないわ。
Move and I'll shoot. This is your last warning. Surrounding air froze for the moment that the warning left Anna's lips. Killing intent oozed out of her entire body. And then set her fingertip and set it upon the trigger.
撃てるの？単なる高校教師のあんたに。
Y'all are gonna shoot me? You're nothing but a high school teacher!
撃てるわよ。 教師じゃないからね。
Oh, I'll shoot. Because I'm not a teacher. See?
教師じゃない。
You're not a teacher?
いい加減気づかれてると思ったんだけ
I thought at least someone would have figured it out, but apparently you're all stupid.
ど、私は刑事。
I'm a detective. I knew she had to be. I knew she had to be some kind of agent. I'm surprised. Is she like just like a regular police detective, or like I thought she'd be like much higher up the chain, but yeah, totally knew something like that. I'm surprised that she's the standard detective though. Holy shit, jeez.
What?
How'd she get to be a teacher? Like undercover as a teacher then? That's the most surprising aspect. If she's just like a standard detective. Detective? Whole eyes widened in his confession.
正確には刑事みたいなものね。一般には知られてない団体に所属してるから。
There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Or rather, something like a detective to be accurate. I belong to a group whose existence is unknown to the general public. So, yeah, okay, so she is a secret agent. Okay.
警察に準ずる活動をし、
Yeah.
体重も許されてる。不可避の際には
Okay.
犯人射殺の権利。
I was wondering. Okay. Yeah, I actually called something correctly. Hi, jeez. But we conduct activities in accordance with the police. We're authorized to carry firearms, and it reserves the right to to kill criminals when no other options are available.
何それ。そんなヨタ話信じると思ってんの？
The hell's that? You think I'm biased? It's bullshit?
ヨタ話かどうか試してみる。
You think it's bullshit? Try me. June sank into silence as if in defeat. Anna spoke more and more relentlessly.
そのエンジンカッターをゆっくり床に置きなさい。
Put that engine cutter slowly on the ground.
少しでも怪しい動きがあったら即座に射殺する。
One suspicious move, and you're dead. But June didn't relinquish the engine cutter. Anna whispered to Nausicaa from the side.
聞いて、
Mr. Tengawa, listen up.
私が森部さんを抑えているから、今のうちに彼女の悪意を消して。
I've got Miss Moribe pinned down, so use this opportunity to erase her malice.
Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that myself?
Nausicaa's eyes widened. Here we go. 90 minutes left.
How in the blue blazes does Professor Tsubakiyama know about memory repair?
As Nausicaa questioned that point, Anna continued.
私は大丈夫。悪意に感染してはいないわ。
It's okay. I'm not infected with malice. You can see I'm on your side, first of all. Unlike June, who was clearly infected with malice, Anna appeared to be normal. But she did have a gun, and her true identity was still ambiguous.
Can she be trusted? Well, I definitely know June can't be trusted at this point.
Nausicaa was urged to a decision as two armed women glared at each other in front of him. And after a moment's hesitation, he made his brave decision.
ジュンさんから先にやろう。
Yuri, let's take care of June first.
Yeah. Even if Anna's heart wasn't open, she's more trustworthy than June right now. Yeah, definitely. Yuri probably came to the same conclusion. The two kids held hands and focused on June.
The problem is what criteria to use for memory access. Oh, let's see.
June seemed unrelated to the terrorist plot, but just to be sure, I should probably take a look through her memory up until today. They should also look for floral scented memories and repair those as they would find. Wait. Why is Natsuhiko part of this? Wait, what? Why is Natsuhiko a member of this choice here? Sorry for the cough. Well, I could always reload.
Just how much in detail should I look?
Oh, it's the same as Ukita? God damn it. Okay, so just accept it. Okay, so it's about the detail. Okay.
I get the feeling it'd be best I didn't trespass too far in, but...
Natsuko pondered. Do you want it detailed or not? A detailed understanding would probably be conductive to a more accurate memory repair, but still.
I want a detailed understanding of June. Of course I do. There's freaking time dilation in play, so why not? It's not like I'm getting any younger. Why would the June I know change this much? I suspect I'll find the answer within her memory.
Natsuko decided to have a detailed look through June's memories.
Jun-san, 動かないでください.
June, please don't move.
は？何をするつもり？
Huh? What are y'all trying to pull?
すぐ終わりますから.
It'll be all over soon.
Seriously? What could you possibly do to me? As June's body stiffened, Natsuko and Yuri stepped up to her. An activated sense of sympathy!
Brain blast!
Here we go. It was a memory of when June was 11 years old.
パパなんて大嫌い！
Screw you, Janet! Another typical day. June yelled those words at her father and ran out of her house. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get to see... I can't get... Oh my god! That was a... Oh my god. That's definitely a song, the way a second. I can't get no satisfaction. Hi, jeez. I know I've heard that song somewhere before, and I can't quite remember the melody. Damn it. She had to the nearby park as always. Are we gonna get to see baby June? Oh my god! But her father had never once chased her that far, and this day was no exception. Oh, why couldn't Dana be hero justice instead? She pondered that question as she sat on one of the benches. June has always loved anything hero-related she's seen on TV for as long as she could remember. She admired heroes who risked their lives to save others in the earth. But there was a world of difference between those kinds of heroes and June's father. He was a prominent city council member who was even well known in Rokume City, but in a bad way. June's scene titles are rock music. Dang, if only they were if only they were country music titles, then it would have fit perfectly. Heroes of justice. How ridiculous. There is no absolute justice or evil in this world. Wait, wait, that is her thoughts. Looks like she's quoting somebody. People are not pure good or pure evil either. They're only those who lie in the continuous spectrum of gray between the two. June grew sad. Oh, here we go. The father said that. And she remembered the words her father had said earlier. He was a strict man who never took his daughter into consideration. June's mother had fertility issues. So she had faced a lot of hardship until she had become pregnant with June. When June was finally born, her father lost interest in both his wife and child, on the simple account that a daughter could never be a successor. Oh, God. Seriously? In fucking 20 whatever? God, seriously, dude? Seriously, dude? I've been trying real hard to act like a boy, but I guess it was all for nothing. June had come to think of herself as worthless due to all those long years spent unloved by her father. She felt like she was about to burst into tears from all the loneliness, but then someone called out to her.
ジュンちゃん泣いてるの？
Oh, that's Kazumi's baby sister. It's like I was gonna, is that baby Kazumi? No, it can't be. Because Kazumi's much older than June. But that is Kazumi's sister. I have no idea what voice to give her, though. Let's see. That is a lot of hair. Holy shit, though. Jeez. What voice for Nagisa? I'll just give her fucking Kazumi's voice, but maybe a bit higher. Are you crying, June? Oh, but that's just the fucking Sayu voice. Oh, well.
ナギサ
Oh, Nagisa. June looked up to find the voice belonged to none other than Nagisa, a girl who lived nearby. June gave her a cheery smile.
泣いてないよ全然平気
Nuh-uh. Oh, mate, okay.
そうよかった
I see. Thank goodness.
それよりどうしたのナギサ一人で公園なんか来て大丈夫なの
My voice is still being affected by this fucking cold that refuses to leave. Anyway, what's up with you, Nagisa? Y'all sure it's okay to go in the park all alone? Jeez.
お姉ちゃんと一緒に来てたんだけどお姉ちゃん寝ちゃったの
I'm not alone. Sis came with me, but she fell asleep. Cosme falling asleep. Oh my god. Nagisa pointed to a young woman sleeping on the lawn. Nagisa's older sister, Kazumi.
ありゃじゃあ私と遊ぼうか
Oh, brother. And do y'all want to play with me? Yeah. Nagisa's face brightened at June's suggestion. Though June and Nagisa were 5 years apart in age, they got along great. They've been best friends ever since they'd met in a neighborhood association meeting. June was a self-assertive tomboy, yet she acted like a kind older sister to Nagisa. Nagisa's body was a bit weak, so she apparently couldn't play with all that much with other kids her age. That's why June made it her mission to play with her as much as possible whenever they crossed paths. And hanging out with Nagisa was also a way of healing June's heart. What a day to say I shouldn't be playing with such a good girl. June's recent fight with her father had been caused by him saying,
I don't want you playing with that kid in the park anymore.
God damn it, history repeats itself. That kid in the park referred to Nagisa. This is Daddy we're talking here, so he's probably just being prejudiced or whatever it's called. June played with Nagisa as she thought that. And it wasn't long before she noticed Kazumi frantically running over to him.
ジュンちゃんごめんなさいね
Young
渚を見てて
Kazumi.
くれたのね
June, I'm so sorry you had to watch over Nagisa for me.
あ風見ちゃんいいよいいよ私も楽しいから
She's wearing that like mom hairstyle. Oh, Kazumi! Nah, it's cool. I was having fun too.
お姉ちゃんぐっすりだったから起こしちゃいけないと思って
You were sleeping like a log, sis. So I didn't want to wake you up.
ついうとうとしちゃったわあんまりポカポカしてるものだから
I can't believe I dozed off like that. It must be because it's so nice and warm today. June and Nakazawa laughed at Kazumi's embarrassed reaction.
いつの間にかお昼過ぎちゃったわね。家に帰ってご飯にしましょうか。
Oh my. It looks like it's already past noon now. Why don't we go home and I'll fix you up some lunch?
お腹すいた。
Yeah, I'm starving.
純ちゃんもお礼にどうかしら。スパゲティ茹でるけど。
Would you like some too as thanks, June? It wouldn't be anything more than spaghetti, but still.
いいの？やったー。風見ちゃんのスパゲッティ美味しいもんね。
For real? Your spaghetti is the best, Kazumi!
あらお上手。それじゃあ行きましょうか。
Oh, why thank you. Then shall we get going? Kazumi took June and Nakazawa hand in hand and headed off towards the Tachibana residence. Tachibana's sisters had no parents. Oh, really? They had both died from illness at a young age, so Kazumi worked at a flower shop to support Nagisa. Kazumi was a very kind and beautiful sister who always smelled of flowers. As a result, Nagisa never grew up feeling worthless like June did. June loved the two sisters dearly.
ねえ二人とも、スパゲティの味は何がいいかしら？
Oh god, no, no. Oh god, no, God, no, don't do this to me! Oh no, God. Oh god, you're not gonna do this to me. No! No! Oh god! Oh god, don't say it! Don't say it! I'm begging you, don't say it! Oh god! Hey, what flavor spaghetti would you girls like?
渚は何がいいかな？
What do y'all think sounds good, Nagisa?
この間食べたあの卵のやつがいい。
Oh, thank God. Whew! Oh my God. Thank God. Oh God. Oh God. Whew! Oh God. That's a relief. I went to that egg kind we ate the other day.
カルボナーラね。わかったわ。特別美味しいの作ってあげる。
Carbonara pasta is delicious. Oh, thank God. Woo! Okay. I didn't have to deal with that thought again. Oh my God. Oh God, red flag avoided. Okay. You mean carbonara, huh? Okay, I'll make it extra tasty just for you. Kazumi smiled to Nagisa. June felt a warm feeling spread through her chest at the sight. GAs didn't see the 428. GAs didn't see the 428 Shibuya Scramble Let's Play. Oh my god. Sisters already look so happy even though they didn't have parents. Every part of their home was filled with the warmth and smiles a family should have. Man, they look so happy. June gripped Kazumi's hand tightly as she thought this. On one clear day about a week later, June and Nagisa went out to Center Street to do some shopping. They wanted to give Kazumi a present as thanks for always working so hard. Ease up! Holding up for a hero! The two girls talked as they looked at the shops that lined the street.
何を買おうかな。
Oh, what should we buy?
お姉ちゃんの喜ぶものってなんだろうね。
What do you think sis would like?
そういえば風見ちゃんって綺麗なのにあんまりおしゃれとかしないよね。
Come to think of it, Kazumi is so pretty. And she doesn't wear all that much trendy stuff, does she?
アクセサリーとかあげたらきっと似合うよ。
I think an accessory or something look great on her.
いいね。じゃあ
That sounds good. Then what should we get?
イヤリングかな、それとも指輪？
Earrings or maybe a ring?
そうだ、あれは？
Oh. Oh, I know! How about that one thing?
パカって開くネックレス。
You'll know that, whatchamacallit, that necklace thing that pops open. Oh my god. Yep.
パカって開く。
Pops open.
ほら、写真とか中に入れて首から下げるあれだよ。
Oh, god dang it. You know, that thing people put photos in and wear around their neck.
ロケットのこと？
You mean a locket?
そう、それ。
Yeah, that's the one! Oh god, my voice. Hold on just a second. Nagisa was a very smart girl for her age. She hadn't even started elementary. What? Holy what? She does not look like a kindergartner. What? What? Yet she was more knowledgeable than What the actual fractional? What? How in the actual fuck? That is not a 6-year-old. That is like, she looks like she's at least fucking 10. Holy shit, jeez. My god. That's a huge shock. Holy shit. Oh god, Void Dweller, no, you had to say it! Oh god. Hello, Mirage, welcome to the stream. June hated studying, so it didn't bother her at all that Nagisa was so much smarter. God dang it. I hate studying so much. I'd rather loop in time 1,000,000 times than study even 1 minute. I freaking swear. How did her hair grow this long in 6 years? It must have been growing at a mile a minute. Jesus Christ. Jeez.
ロケットなら渚の写真を入れることができるでしょ？
If we got her a locket, she could probably put a photo of y'all in it.
そうすればお姉ちゃん、渚といつでも一緒だよ。
Then your sis could always be with you.
そっか。すごくいいアイデ
I see. Yeah, that's a great idea.
ア。よーし、じゃあロケットを探そう。
Okay, and let's find us a locket. June and Nagisa checked around the accessory shops. They finally found a locket in the third one they went to. Cost 3,500 yen. June said she'd cover the whole cost, but
ジュンちゃん、やっぱり私半分出すよ。
where do you get money as a 6-year-old? No, June. I think I should pay half.
そう？
Huh? Are y'all sure about that?
お小遣い貯めてるし、ジュンちゃんに悪いもん。
I've saved up my allowance. I feel bad about making you pay for it all. You must have just started getting allowance. God. The actual fuck.
その方がいいね。二人のプレゼントって感じになるしさ。
Okay, that does sound better. And it could be like a present for the both of us.
じゃあ、 1750円ずつ出して
Right. So we'll each pay 1750 yen.
このロケット買っちゃおう。
And buy this locket! And so the two of them obtain Cosme's present. They chatted on their way back to the Tachibana residence.
お姉ちゃん喜んでくれるかな
Do you think sis will like it?
きっと感動して泣いちゃうんじゃないかな。
Are y'all kidding? I bet she'll be moved to tears by it.
風見ちゃん、渚のこと大好きだからさ。
Cause Cosme loves y'all so much.
そうかな
You think so? Nagisa said that with embarrassment. It looked as if she was aware of how much her sister loved her. June suddenly got jealous when she saw that.
渚はいいね。優しいお姉ちゃんがいて。
Y'all are so lucky that you have such a nice sister, Nakazawa. Huh?
私んち、家族が仲悪くてさ。いえ、いつも雰囲気悪いんだ。
No one in my family gets along. I always hate being in that house.
パパはあんまり家に帰ってこないし、ママもよくどこかに遊びに行って、私のご飯とか家政婦さん任せだし。
I guess it makes sense that June's family is rich because, her father's a councilman. Data rarely comes home. Mom is always going off somewhere. All my meals are made by my housekeeper.
なんか時々すっごく寂しくなるんだよ。
I just feel so lonely sometimes.
大きな家なんていらないから、ただ家族が仲良ければいいのに。渚の家みたいにさ。
I don't need a big house. I just want my family to get along, just like you and your sis do.
なんてね。ごめん、何言ってんだろう私。
Forget I said that. Sorry. I don't know what the heck got into me. Woo! I guess there's something going around.
こんなこと言われても困るだけだよね。
Oh boy, it must have been a real pain to hear me whine like that. Just when June started to get embarrassed about complaining to a 6-year-old, Nagisa spoke up with determination in her voice. Like, seriously, her being 6 is fucking mind-boggling.
だったら純ちゃんもうちに住めばいいよ
Then you should live with us too. Wow, how very familiar. Natsuhiko should empathize with this quite a bit. Huh?
私純ちゃんのこと好きだしお姉ちゃんもきっと純ちゃんのこと好きだし
I like you. I'm sure sis likes you too.
純ちゃんがうちに住めば3人一緒で仲良し家族だよ寂しくないよ
If you live with us, and the three of us could be one happy family, you wouldn't be lonely at all.
渚。
Nagisa! June stared at Nagisa and looked absolutely pleased with herself. How silly me. I made a little girl worry about me. She's trying to be so nice to me even though she's got no mom or dad. She must be just as lonely, but she's still... It was a proposal that made her feel so pathetic. It also sounded so charming.
いいね。じゃあ渚は私の妹になるんだね。
That'd be nice. And I guess that'd make you my little sister.
それでね私はお姉ちゃんが2人になるの
Yeah, that means I have 2 big sisters.
そして風見ちゃんが結婚すれば
Then when Cosme gets married to that big buff guy,
その人がねパパになるのそしたらもうちゃんとした家族だよね
her husband would be my daddy. Then we'd have a complete family, right? Well, no, exactly. He'd be more your brother-in-law, but... I guess if you want. That's not exactly how it worked, but it was a very joyful dream nonetheless. Cosme would definitely make a good mom, I think so. Her cooking was also top class. Her husband would no doubt be a wonderful man. When she got married, Kazumiya would free from her day-to-day job. Then Nagisa could act more like a child of her age. June imagined that ideal family in her head. An outsider like me shouldn't even be there to begin with, but though she knew that, she thought it wouldn't be so bad to immerse herself in that dream.
じゃあ風見ちゃんが旦那様をゲットするためにもこのプレゼントは役に立つかもね。
Wouldn't that be crazy if the locket is what like first made Wada say notice her? Then maybe this present will be just the ticket that Kazumi needs to snag hubby. Yeah.
よーし早く家に帰って風見ちゃんに渡そう。
Alright! Then let's head on home and give this to her. The two friends then broke off into a run. Kazumiya told Nagisa that she got off work early that day, so she'd be home around 3. So June and Nagisa waited at the Tachibana residence for Kazumiya to get home. Nagisa kept on glancing at the clock, muttering, "Is it time yet?" to herself. But when the bell chimed 3... What the fuck?! It was drawn up at under the... What the fuck?! Drowned out by a thunderous roar? Holy shit, what kind of... Wow, whiplash! A shock ran through the building and Junior would sound like something collapsing? Jeez. A second later, she was struck by an impact. Oh, I know what happens now. Then passed out. Oh, yeah, I know what happens here. June woke up to find she was lying face down under something heavy. Her back was being crushed under the weight of what appeared to be rough debris. What's going on? June was at a complete loss. She had absolutely no idea what happened. All she knew was that her body was pinned down by something. She could see a little apart from the floor. What? That's like completely out of nowhere. What was the cause of that? She could see a little apart from the floor. Nagisa was supposed to be right next to her, but she was nowhere to be found. Nagisa, where are you? Her calls were answered by another voice somewhere in the room. June, are you okay? Nagisa! June tried to hurry over towards Nagisa, but she couldn't make the debris budge at all, no matter how hard she struggled. What? Something blew up. I think the ceiling fell down. It blew up! Nagisa, are you okay? I can't move either. Oh god. I think I cut my head. I'm bleeding. Oh god. It hurts. Nagisa! June tried desperately to squirm her way out from under the debris. The debris weighing on her back creaked every time she moved, sounding as though it would collapse any second. That sounded way too close. If they think this thing collapses, I'll be... Just then she heard ambulance sirens in the distance getting closer and closer.
救急車だ。
An ambulance. Yeah.
今きっと助けが来るよ。それまで我慢しよう。
I'm sure help is on the way right now. We just have to hang in there. Yeah. June and Nagisa held still and waited in the dark room for help to arrive. But they were taking a long time to get there. June talked as much as he could to keep Nagisa calm.
なぎさ、
Hey, Nagisa.
なに？ちゃんちゃん。
June, what is it?
あのさ、さっきの話だけど、
About what we were talking about before.
さっきの話って、
What were we talking about?
私がなぎさんちの子になるって話。
You know, thing about me becoming a part of your family.
あれさ、本当にそうなったらさ、すごく楽しそうだよね。
I was just thinking that if it really did happen, it'd probably be so much fun.
きっと楽しいよ。
Yeah, I'm sure it would be.
ねえ、じゅんちゃん。
Hey, June.
え？
Huh?
しゅんちゃんはさ、さっき時々寂しくなるって言ってたけど、
You said you got lonely from time to time earlier.
本当はね、私もね、少しだけ寂しかったの。お父さんとお母さんがいなくて。
The thing is, I'm a little lonely too. Because I don't have a mom or dad.
姉ちゃんがお仕事に行ってる時とか、どうしても。
So I can't help myself sometimes when Sis is away at work.
だからじゅんちゃんもお姉ちゃんになってくれたら寂しくなくなるかなって思う。
So I figured I wouldn't be lonely anymore. If you became my big sis too. Her frail voice was abruptly cut off. Oh god. Oh god.
なぎさ、どうしたの？
Nagisa! What's wrong?
煙が
Smoke.
どこかで火が出てるみたい。
I think there's a fire somewhere. On hearing that, June suddenly noticed, without her realizing that the surroundings had become enshrouded by the burning stench of smoke. No, that wasn't all. The debris weighing on her back was starting to get hotter and hotter. It burns! The degree crushing June was on fire. That was the source of the heat and stench. Oh god damn it. Seriously. Fear instantly ran through her. This is bad. My back's gonna get burned. Oh, here's where she gets the scar. June instinctively twisted her body. Right at that moment, the debris collapsed, and something searing hot landed on her back. Ah!
じゅんちゃん。
June. Ah! It burns! It burns! Ah! Ah! Seemed like a scorching hot reinforcing bar or something was pressing against her back. Instantly burned through June's clothes and charred her skin. Oh god. June gritted her teeth and twisted her body. Managed to get the rebar off her back somehow. Oh, rebar, oh god. However, the heat and torturous pain didn't go away. Are you okay?
心配しないで。
I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Thoughts ran through June's mind as she panted heavily. Now the small room's on fire. Help need to get there and fast. If it didn't, then she and Nagasawa were both dead.
誰か助けに来て。
Someone help us!
ここに2人取り残されてる。
Two of us are still trapped here! June hoarsely screamed those words. It actually fits the condition my voice is in. Nagisa also weakly rose her voice.
誰か。
Someone
助けて。
help us.
ここに2人閉じ込められてるの。
Two of us are trapped here!
私たち303号室にいます。
Nagisa used her power. We're in apartment 303.
早く火が
Hurry, the fire's
火が出てるの。誰か。
the fire's getting close. Someone! I get to use my coughs as part of the story. June then broke out onto a violent coughing fit. Though she'd avoided it so far because she'd been pinned to the floor, fumes finally started flooding into June's mouth. Someone! With those final words, June started to pass out. However,
Did somebody call for a hero?
she heard the sound of the front door opening up. June was taken aback. Sounds then replaced by human voices.
要救助者発見。
I've located a survivor.
Help's finally here? Though she was barely even conscious, June turned towards the voice. Just then, the debris blocking her vision was removed, revealing someone's shadow.
大丈夫か。
Are you okay?
June couldn't answer. The man gave her a reassuring smile.
よく頑張ったな。もう大丈夫だからな。
You did such a good job hanging in there. But you're safe now.
June managed to give him a faint smile of her own. The man had shown up to save June and Nagisa in just the nick of time. Like it was some sort of hero straight out of a movie or something. She heard another man's voice coming from the corner of the room.
こっちにもいるぞ。
There's another one over here.
よし。要救助者2名確保。
Good. 2 survivors secured.
お嬢ちゃん、この家に他に人はいるか。
Hey, Missy. Is there anyone else in this place?
No, it's just me and Nagisa.
ありがとう。それじゃ待ってろ。すぐ助けてやる。
Thanks. Then just hold on. I'll get you out of there on the double.
The man shouted that and moves the debris on June's back aside. A second later, he pulled June out. She had been saved. The man carried June down the creaky hallway. She could see another man a short distance behind them carrying Nagisa.
渚は
Is Nagisa okay?
渚？もう一人の子か。
Nagisa? You mean the other girl?
Yeah, she's my sister.
妹だったのか。
Your sister?
Oh, yeah, that's all Watson needed to hear. The man behind them then answered June's question.
大丈夫だよお嬢ちゃん。渚ちゃんは無事だ。
Don't you worry, Missy. Nagisa's safe and sound.
今は気を失ってるが、命には別状はないはずさ。
She's unconscious right now, but her life shouldn't be in any danger.
だってさ、安心していい。
See? You don't have to worry.
See? That moment, she suddenly felt her throat hurting from all the smoke she'd been inhaling just minutes ago.
大丈夫か？すぐに安全な場所に連れて行ってやるからな。
Are you okay? I'm gonna get you to a safe place soon, so just hold on tight.
But it hurts.
頭も痛いし頭も目も痛いし
My back, my head, my eyes. They all hurt so much. Am I gonna die? Now that she confirmed Nagase was safe, she suddenly felt so weak. The man answered her in an encouraging voice.
いや、安心しろ。絶対に死んだりなんかしない。
No, don't you worry. I'll never let you die. Never.
俺たちはレスキュー隊だ。君らの命を救いに来たんだ。
We're rescue workers. We came to save you guys.
俺たちが来た以上、死なせなんかしない。
We won't let you die now that we're here.
Rescue workers? Well, she thought about it. She had heard of them before. She learned somewhere that they were firefighters in the city specialized in saving people's lives. See, so that's how they were able to save us like it was nothing. Rescue workers are really amazing. If I had that kind of strength too, how could it help Nagasa sooner? And with that thought, June once again lost consciousness. After being saved by those rescue workers, June was taken to the hospital where she was treated for her burns. The burn on her back will likely leave a scar. It'd have been depressing to hear that from her doctor, but there were more important matters on June's mind. I hope Nagisa is okay. That rescue worker said she was okay, but the wounds on her head were apparently more serious than would have been thought. Nagisa had been in the ICU for an entire day after the accident, and she was still there. It appeared that Kazumi, who had come over fast as she could, was praying for Nagisa's safety in front of the ICU the whole time. June also prayed from her hospital bed. Oh God, please don't take Nagisa away! But that night, as June struggled to fall asleep, Kazumi suddenly came in.
あ、風見ちゃん
Oh, hey Kazumi!
純ちゃん
Oh God. It's kind of deja vu in a way. With Watase. June. Kazumi staggered into the sick room. Something was off about her.
ねえ渚は
Hey, how's Nagisa?
渚大丈夫だったんでしょ
She's okay, right? Kasumi's face warped with grief at that question.
純ちゃん渚はね渚は
June, the truth is Nagisa's. Nagisa's. Huh? Kazumi then broke down sobbing. With a trembling voice, she then told June about her sister's death. April 7th, 2021. The world was informed that 4 lives have perished in the Rokame Municipal Apartment gas explosion accident on that day. That sure is easy to say. Nagisa's death was one of those tragedies. The debris that held her head caused her to lose so much blood that she passed away in her sleep. Perhaps it was only a minor tragedy compared to the Great Rokame City arson of 2014. But June had lost something irreplaceable in that day. Nagisa's funeral was held 2 days later. Though she was still recovering from her wounds, June forced herself to come. The sound of the sutras chanted by the Buddhist priest reverberated through the small funeral home.
Not created, not annihilated, not impure, not pure, not increasing, not decreasing, therefore in the void. There are no forms and no feelings, conceptions, impulses, and no consciousness. There is no eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, or mind. There is no form, sound, smell, taste, touch, or idea.
June just stood there in a daze as she listened to his voice. Nagisa's dead. The tears just won't come. She still couldn't believe that Nagisa had died. If I had been stronger, I could have prevented her from dying. Could I have saved her before the rescue workers got there? Feelings of powerlessness and resentment tormented June's heart. Kazumi was staring at Nagisa's casket with empty eyes. All emotion had been drained from her face. Nagisa. Nagisa didn't reply to her faint call. June felt her heart wrench as she watched Kazami. It appeared Kazumi had much more trouble than June accepting that her beloved sister was now dead. A little while after that, Kazumi became mentally unstable. June first noticed sometime after she'd been discharged from the hospital. This is not the appropriate time, but that is an adorable outfit. Very, I want to say late 2000s. Like, the thing about those shirts, if you don't get if you don't get it exactly right, then I remember those shirts, I always hated them because whenever I saw them on other girls, I always thought like it made them look like they were pregnant, even if they weren't. And I never saw the appeal in a lot of those types of shirts. And I'm glad they kind of went out of style, but here it looks like what it's probably meant to be like. It looks very cute. She encountered Kazumi on her way home from school. Kazumi was walking around with the same empty eyes as during the funeral.
Kazami-chan, どこに行くの?
Where are y'all going, Kazumi?
ほら、純ちゃん。渚見なかった?
Oh, June. Have you seen Nagisa? Wow! 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 Deja vu! Huh. Oh my god! This is some straight up deja vu here. Wow! Huh?
あの子、なかなか帰ってこないの。
Oh my god! Dang. Natsuhiko. This is one that you definitely relate to in so many ways. She's really late.
まったくどこに行ってしまったのかしら。
Jeez, where could she have gone? June gasped as she saw Kazumi talking as though Nagase was still alive.
風見ちゃん渚はもう
Kazumi? Nagisa's already...
もし見かけたら電話してね。もうすぐご飯の時間だから。
Call me if you see her. It's almost time for dinner, you see. Kazumi walked off without hearing a word June had said. Oh, God. Wow. The same thing happened over and over each time June saw Kazumi. Kazumi would always wander about the park Nagase used to play in. Oh, God. It was like she hadn't accepted Nagasa's death at all. Jeez. Oh, what do I do? Kazumi will never recover if this keeps up. But day after cruel day passed, as June remained... Oh my God, you're totally right. Nagisa was NA1, wasn't she? What happened to her? She must have already died. Oh my God, you're right. They obviously faked her death. Oh my God, oh boy. Oh, wow. Yeah, oh my God, yeah, Nagisa must have been NA1. Oh my God. Whoa! But day after cruel day passed by, as June remained at a loss for how she could help Kazumi. Then 2 weeks later or so, June kept the pain in her heart at bay as she headed to the park. Wait. There's no way they're the same person, obviously. Because Subject N looks about this age. The same age. And this happened a decade earlier, so there's no way it's the same person. Subject N is someone completely different. Nagisa, tell me, what should I do? June looked to the heavens and asked, hoping her voice would reach Nagisa. It was at that moment she spotted Kazumi standing at the edge of the park. When she spotted June, she walked over to her on unstable feet.
あら、純ちゃん。渚見なかった？
Oh, June. Have you seen Nagisa?
あの子、なかなか帰ってこないの。まったく、どこに行ってしまったのかしら。
She's really late. Jeez, where could she have gone? Kazumi was saying the exact same thing she had the other day.
風見ちゃん
Oh, wait, it is Kazami. I thought it was Kazumi. But yeah, Nagisa must have been NA1. It is Kazami. I thought it was Kazumi. God damn it. June knew Kazumi's heart. Now I'm stuck saying Kazumi. God damn it. I thought it was... First I thought it was Kazami. But then it seemed like it made more sense to call her Kazumi. But now then June just said Kazami. God damn it. June knew Kazami's heart was in pieces. Her time had stopped the moment her sister had died. I have to hurry and find her. Kazami tried to walk off somewhere again with those words. But June called out to her. That's enough! That's enough, Kazumi! Kazami! God damn it. It could have been a faked body, Jace. It could have been a faked body. You'll never find her no matter how much you look! Because no matter where you look, Nagasa's already gone! Oh boy. Kazami's face froze over at that moment. Oh, what are you talking about? Nagisa's dead! She got hit in the head in that explosion back then! You're lying. She must be somewhere. Tell the truth! You were at her funeral too, weren't you? We said goodbye to Nagisa together, remember? Tears poured out of June's eyes in droves when she shouted that. You have to understand that, Kazami-chan, please. If you don't, then Nagisa can't go to heaven in peace. It was with those words that June was also finally able to accept it. Nagisa was dead. She would never see that tender-hearted girl ever again. She and Kazami were left behind in the world Nagisa was no longer a part of. June couldn't stop her tears from pouring out now that she realized that. And when she saw June's tears, I see. So, she's dead, huh? Kazami also finally accepted reality. Now I'm all alone. No, you're not! I know Nagisa's watching over you from heaven. Sorry. No, I'm alone. She was my only sister. The two of us had lived together just by ourselves for ages. Without Nagisa, June's words weren't reaching her. June desperately thought about how to move Kazami's heart, but how she could support her. She soon reached an answer, and when she did, she finally stopped crying. No, she said Kazami! Kazami! June finally told Kazami her decision. Yeah, it is Kazami. It's Kazami. It's not Kazumi like I thought, but Kazami. I gotta remember that. The first time, I was right the first time. Ah, jeez. I won't leave y'all alone. I swear.
私が渚の代わりに風見ちゃんの妹になるから。
'Cause I'll be your little sister. Nakazawa no longer can.
渚とは全然違う可愛くない子だけど、私お姉ちゃんの妹になるから。
I know nothing like her, and I'm not cute at all, but I'll be your little sister, sis. So
だから。
So that's why.
純ちゃん、あなた。
June knew she could never in a million years replace Nagisa. But when Kazami heard her declaration, she gently embraced June and spoke.
ありがとう。
Thank you. June became Kazami's new sister from that day on. She would stop by Kazami's house frequently after Nagisa's death. Occasionally she'd stay over. They spend the whole night talking to each other. Aww. Sleepovers are the best. In the end, it looked like her actions were worth it. Kazami slowly began returning to the calm person she'd been before the incident. She soon quit her job at the flower shop and entered firefighting school. Nagisa's death had most likely driven her to desire a job that involved saving lives. June was against it, but Kazami wouldn't change her mind. June soon caved in and went from opposing her to supporting her. Kazami then became a firefighter, and after putting even more work, she became a rescue worker. All their sad and painful memories slowly faded with time. June deeply respected Kazami for completely getting back on her feet and becoming the first female rescue worker in Rokame City Fire Department history. See, it sure is strong. I have to get stronger too! With June supporting Kazami and Kazami serving her as a role model to June, the two of them grew to have a mutual effect on each other. Then one day, several years later, Kazami asked June a question as they went out of the city on their days off.
あなた高校卒業したらどうするの?
June, what do you plan to do once you've graduated high school?
実はさ。
Oh, funny y'all should ask that. See,
私も消防学校に入ってお姉ちゃんと同じシリウス目指そうかと思ってるんだけど。
I was thinking I'd also enroll in firefighting school and work to become member serious, just like y'all, sis.
なんですって?
What? Just as June had feared, a grim look adorned Kazami's face after she heard June's nervous answer.
ダメよ。あなたじゃ危ないわ。命がけの仕事なのよ。
No, it's too dangerous for you. You could die out there.
お給料は安いし、仕事はきついし、出場かかるたびに地獄に飛び込んで。
The pay is low, the job is hard, and it feels like you're diving straight into hell every time you go to work.
わかってるよ、そんなこと。
I know all that.
でもお姉ちゃんだって私があんなに反対したのに消防学校に入ったじゃない。
But y'all enrolled in firefighter school even after I kept telling you not to do. Remember?
何年前の話をしているの? それとこれとは話が別です。
That was years ago. These are completely different issues.
別じゃないもん。同じだもん。
Like hell, y'all trying to gaslight me? No, they're not. They're the same freaking thing.
どうして?
June, why?
もし しあなたまで失うことになったら私は
If I ever lost you too, I'd be... June knew Kazumi was truly worried about her. But there was no chance she could yield to her. June always felt like her heart was being crushed every time she heard a siren go off in the city or saw Kazami come home from work hurt.
お姉ちゃん、私も同じ思いなんだよ。
See us? I feel the same way as you. And I gotta read Chiase's comment. June, what do you plan to do when you graduate high school? The same thing we do every night, Kazami. Try to take over the world. There, Kazami. Kazami and the June. Da 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 da. Da da. Anyway, back to the real story. Say us, I feel the same way as y'all.
私だってお姉ちゃんのこと放っておけないんだから。
I don't want to leave you. I don't want you to leave me behind all by myself either. June.
それにさ、私ずっとレスキュー隊に憧れてたんだ。
And besides, I've admired rescue workers for ages now.
私の命を救ってくれたのはレスキュー隊の人だったから。
Because it was a rescue worker who saved me.
そう。あなたがそう言うなら私はもう何も言わないわ。
I see. If that's how you really feel, then I have nothing else to say. As she said that, Kasami was clearly a little angry. June then tried buttering her up.
ねえ、お姉ちゃん。
Hey, sis!
何？
What?
お姉ちゃんのピンチには私が助けてあげるからね。
If I do this, then I can save y'all ass whenever you're in a tight spot.
ありがとう。じゃあ、あなたが危なくなった時は必ず私が助けてあげる。
Thank you. Then I'll be sure to save you whenever you're in danger. Yeah! Woo! As long as she held on to those words, June felt like she could do anything. Then, about a year later, June followed through with her plans, first by enrolling in firefighting school. She graduated at the top of her class above all the boys who were there. She probably had the talent for it to begin with, but becoming a member of Sirius was far more difficult than becoming a firefighter. As a result, Kazami, who had overcome many obstacles to become a rescue worker, was like an idol for the female firefighters of the Rokame City Fire Department. I have to do my best so I can be just like Sayus. God damn it, jeez! So what if I'm a shrimp? What matters is effort, guts, and spirit! She kept training every day to compensate for her small body. Her peers were astounded by how she worked herself to the bone. By the time she could bench press 90 kilograms. What? Oh my god! Holy shit! June is ripped. My god. Bench press 90 kilograms, do 250 push-ups, and run a kilometer and a half in 5 minutes. No more obstacles remained in her path. And thus the second female rescue worker in the Rokame City Fire Department's history was born. June enlisted in Sirius on August 1st, 2030, when she was incorporated into Tachibana Party of Team A, commanded by Watase Kasasagi. Dang, oh my god, so soon. Only a fucking month. Oh god. Jeez. She then easily completed several dispatches, waiting for the opportunity to truly shine. It wasn't long before that opportunity came knocking. September 16th, early morning, just as when June's night shift was nearing its end. Ear-splitting scene of a dispatch siren screeched to the station. Explosions of unknown origin have occurred in the 6th laboratory of the Atomic and Biological Organization. And with that ominous report, the curtain rose on the longest day of June's life. Okay. Okay, now that we're actually getting into the day, we skipped the whole thing with Ukita's car crash, I guess. But, jeez. Wow. So, it's very possible that Nagisa is subject NA1. If her funeral was indeed faked, if that was like a fake body there. But, holy shit. And I'm so glad we're doing more stuff with June. Because I absolutely love June. And, I think this is a decent place to stop for today. Let me just make sure I don't forget to save. Alright. So yeah, next time, we'll go through June's experience of this whole day. And see how her memories got fucked with. Oh! It's only 10 minutes before the malice restart. That's okay, GAs. I think I just want to bide my time because you can tell my throat is still not 100% better yet. Even though I was good enough to stream, I don't want to chance it. I'm feeling a bit tightness in the back of my throat. Oh, God. But so, the next stream, it will be on Sunday for Trails, and then, if all goes well, that is, and on Tuesday, we'll continue with this one. And see what memories of June's were changed. So until then, I will say, so long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest